I'm currently working as director, CEO of Rainforest Club, Tamenglong. I did my graduation from St. Joseph College of Science and Arts, Bangalore. And last year I got married, and now my work in the club is that I mainly emphasize on awareness programs. We emphasize on students and youth, and apart from that, we use videos and photos to convey message and communicate with the younger generation. And apart from that, we use platforms such as Orange Festival to communicate to the general public. Yeah.
Okay, that's very inspiring. So tell me, Mordecai, how did you actually start to get involved? What made you, dive into a very not very easy, not very not tread by many people. Many people don't actually choose, especially an alumni of St. Joseph. There might have been so many career avenues for you. What made you really get into social development sector?
Actually, when we graduate from college and when we passed out from university, here we find that finding job in our state is very difficult. Not only that, it's very challenging to stay at home and find a job here. So we started struggling with job, and then while realizing we as a youth who studied from other states like metropolitan cities, we came back and we realized that we have a beautiful natural resources, we have clean water, clean air, and we find that not only the government, there is no civil organization working for conservation in Tamenglong. So, under the able leadership of Dr. Chambo, the present Chief Medical Officer of Tamenglong, he started thinking that uh, as a volunteer we should come together and work something out. And as we start working, now the conservation of Amur can step in, and at that point of time there was uh, massive hunting of Amur falcon due to lack of awareness, and we slowly step in into that arena, and we started doing our work on conservation of Amur falcon. We organize dance festival related to Amur falcon, and that's how we come into conservation. And after that, with the help and collaboration with the forest department, we organize wildlife week and uh, like various other environment day. And during environment day, we have a program called Save Gadai. This Gadai hill is very important, crucial for water to the entire district. So we thought that this is very important, and we started with Save Gadai, and then we do it Go Green campaign, and then after that, massive cleanliness of the town and the rivers and streams and all. Yeah, that's how we stepping into conservation work in Tamenglong.
Right. And Rainforest Club has also organized this camping activity during Orange Festival. And this is
Yes,
your
ma'am.
second time, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Can you tell me about yourself? How did you get involved? What made you actually join this, march towards conservation and love for Mother Nature?
Actually, I was the basic of this Rainforest Club Tamenglong, and I wrote this thing by law and all with Dr. Champo, and also we come up with uh, them. And first of all, we have only 4 members. After that, we organize, like we invite our friends and all, and we have some members right now, core members. And so uh, we love conservation of this our environment. So the love of the people, actually, uh, the members and all, actually they love to conserve our environment, wildlife and all. So we invite them and we join them, and this time we have uh, this
Camping.
camping and all.
And it's a
we
great success.
Yeah, it's a great success.
All your tents are completely booked.
Yeah, all the tents are completely booked.
Thank you so much for sharing. And can you tell me, in this journey of reflecting that you want to do something, finding partners to walk along with, formulating the vision for Rainforest Club, and now slowly, transitioning into higher programs. You as a group, I mean, you as one of the person among the group must have faced problems and challenges.
Yeah.
Can you tell about any problem and challenge in your work?
Actually, we are facing like we have a problem like in transportation and all, but we hardly manage it. But actually, we want to make like uh, Tamenglong as a tourism place. So not only in Orange Festival, but we want to make we want to do more camping like in various places, and actually we want to request our district administration and all for the transportation and all.
By transportation, do you mean transportation for your members
No,
to
no,
go
no, no.
around, or transportation for organizing camping? Can you elaborate?
Organizing camping and all, that's not the problem, but the situation of the road, I
Yes.
mean, this that is too bad.
Yes. When I came to this village, the last 3-4 kilometers was really, really bad.
Yeah, really bad. This is really bad, but when we go to like we have beautiful water, Bara waterfall. If we go there, the road is like very, very bad.
Okay. So an ordinary person will think twice before going there.
Yeah, really.
Right.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for sharing that.
yeah, thank you.
And can you tell me, among any one of you, these problems that you face, not at organizational level, but at operational level, because the district does have a great problem of quality of roads, how do you actually overcome these problems? What do you do to overcome them? Can you give that?
Since the road is too bad, we sometimes go by foot. And we hold the night before reaching our destination also in the jungle. And yeah, this is how we overcome.
Okay.
We are supposed to do our work, and we are supposed to fulfill our dream also. So even in the middle of the jungle, sometimes we stay. We sleep the night.
Right.
Yeah, this is how we overcome to reach the people, because this very Tamenglong district need to be safe.
Right.
The Tamenglong town need to be safe, and the educated people in every village there is at least 1 or 2 graduate students. So we first target them, and we educate them so that they can spread it out to the villages as well. So
Right.
we always try not to miss our target. So whether it is rainy season or in dry season, once we set a plan, we go through like that.
Right. That's amazing. Like, as a field team, you are going to the level of spending the night, en route, so that you can overcome these problems. Is there any other problem that happens, safety problem, or maybe other organizations which don't understand your work? Any problem or challenge, let me call it a challenge, that arises, or maybe funding, who funds your work, what kind of other challenges exist? Can you throw light on any of that?
Yeah, ma'am. Basically, what other people think is that we've been actively involved in all the work that we do. So people mistook us that we have good funding from whatever organization, but that's not actually true. We don't have any funding. Till now there's no project.
Yes.
Like it's all voluntary work, and the greatest difficulty right now that I faced well in our group is that all our volunteers,
Yes.
unpaid volunteers. Say for example, a person has to spend his like 10 days in a work that related to conservation,
Yes.
awareness to far-flung villages without getting paid, and using his own pocket for transportation where the connectivity is very bad. That is very difficult, and it is very challenging to organize also.
Right. So how do you inspire each other? Are you all friends? Are you close to each other? Do you hang out together?
Yes.
Yeah, we have friends.
Okay. So your friendship fuels your work, and that's how you have been able to overcome your challenges, is it not? Otherwise, had you not been friends, then everybody would be thinking how much is minus and how much is plus on your wallet. Right. What is your family? Can you tell me what does your family think about your work? They know that not many people, not many men, young guys are involved in anything to do with community. Even Laikai, we call it Laikai. But in this case, you're working at a district level, which comes with a lot of responsibility. How does your mom, dad, and your family think?
My mom and dad, they used to say that Rainforest Club तो कितना ज़्यादा चलेगा मतलब they used to say like that. But my wife, she support me in doing this conservation work 100%.
Wow. So you have full support from your wife.
Yeah, full support from my wife.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you share what is her name and what does she do? Because we want to thank her for supporting a change maker.
Yeah, she's a teacher and primary teacher. Like her name is Jenthui Liu
Okay.
Gonmai. Her name is Jenthui Liu Gonmai, and we have a cute little child.
Okay.
Her name is Ileana.
Okay.
Yeah, she support me a lot in doing this conservation work.
Right. So we want to thank Gaisui.
Yeah.
We want to thank Gaisui's wife for strengthening his resolve, because when the family attacks the choice of your profession, then it's a big stress for every social worker. So I really thank your wife, and I'm sure one day your parents will come around as well. Mordecai, what about you? What does your family, your peers, your teachers feel about your work?
Yeah, ma'am. After my studies, I work in a bank and 9 to 5 jobs, and I thought that this is not going to happen. So I quit my job and I came into film, photography, and this thing. And my family think that it's useless because people here who are into film and photography, they are not earning anything. So basically I come back and I got stuck with whatever things I want to do. And first thing, photography, I'm not into wedding, so I'm into wildlife photography. So going to the field, to the forest to film, at that point of time people don't know that it take camera inside the forest.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a great challenge, and people keep questioning, what are you doing inside the forest with the camera? So that is a big challenge. And now that I married last year November, and my wife is into business, she has her own business running with all the clothes and all. So she knew beforehand what I do. I go to the field, spend like sometime month in the forest camping. So I think she understand, and with that moral support from my wife also, I can do this thing. Otherwise, my family per se, now they started realizing that it's a good thing. But then before, when I started, it was difficult.
Right. I'm really, really taken aback by the personal sacrifices that both of you have made. And one of the biggest sacrifices is family expectation. Yeah. Can you share with us how your journey has been? What does your family think about your work?
In the very beginning, my dad he just support me, but my mom, say, you are you are working very tirelessly. You are working a paidless job. You wake up early in the morning. You just go away for community sack. You will come late night without food, and you are losing your health. Stop going there. He used to say. But
Yes.
my dad, no, he is doing for the community. He have a foresee because my dad he is a ex-serviceman. He worked as an assistant military officer. He is from medical background, and he used to travel a lot while he was in the service. Yeah, while he's working. So he know how the villagers think or the villager think about this environment, and he he hardly kill an animal in his youth also because he is into conservation. And likewise, while I was in school days also, my dad told us not to kill anything. We are nine siblings and three. I have three brothers and six sisters. We all of us we don't kill even a single bird with a catapult or air gun. And in our garden area, if the bird or if squirrel or anything wild thing come, we stop other not to kill in our compass.
Right.
Now this is how we have been doing, and in this very journey, uh, I do face challenges from others also. Now to my mom, she support me, and sometimes, do you have anything in your pocket?
Yes.
And I say, yeah, I will manage. I'm doing as an assistant teacher in a primary school, and even my teachers, they support. They support me. They give me leave so that I can go and join the campaign,
Right.
like Environment Day, Wildlife Week, or Save Amul Falcon, or any related things that uh, come to conservation. And all my students, they also uh, expect that they will get a chance to have some what to say lecture or this movie time of this nature. And if there is any occasion like this, Orange Festival or no, not Orange Festival, like Environment Day, Wildlife Week, they themselves, men among themselves also, they used to discuss that if our sir is still in our school, we have the chance to listen to the beautiful lecture of scientists about conservation and all. Yeah, and yeah, till now the journey is very supportive.
Thank you so much for sharing. I mean, that was really inspiring. You were listening to Gaisui Mordika
Mordecai.
Mordecai and Gaikulung from Rainforest Club. And from their accounts, you have seen that they've made personal sacrifices initially in their cause of wildlife conservation, environment protection, and also ensuring that people don't harm a moor falcon. Now we're sitting here in Tamenglong. It's close to 8 p.m. at night. In my backdrop are tents, lot of tents. Music is playing. There's a bonfire and barbecue. And this is the camping site during 16th state level Orange Festival. And conservation and protection of this particular bird, Amur falcons, that Rainforest Club is focused on is very critical because it is related to orange harvest as well. Thank you so much for talking to Radioactive and wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Ma, I came to know your story